When people are thinking about selling their home, sometimes they don't know if there's a right time of the year to sell, or, is it just any old time that they're ready to do it? That is not the best way to go about it. The best way to go about it is understanding the ebbs and flows and the cycles of any market, whether it's going up, whether it's going down, or whether it's stable. There are indicators, key indicators, that can tell you when to jump in and when to hold off. For example, January through March happened to be a time that very few houses are on the market, and the reason is it's cold. But guess what? Buyers are out. So if you're looking to have a fast sale at top dollar, you should do it when lots of buyers are around, but you don't have a lot of competition. Buyers are going to see your house as one of the few that they have available to choose from, and likely pay you very strong money for it. And the time on market, which is really a convenience for you, not to have the sale process drawn out, is actually going to be shortened. So January through March, really good time to list. Now, let's talk about March through June, kind of the spring market. Lots of activity, lots of signs going up. A dandelion, a for sale sign happens every single year, pretty much historically. What happens there, though, as a homeowner, you have to compete against many more properties. Many other homeowners that want to sell their place are putting it on. Why? The grass is green, there's leaves on the trees, the flower beds are blooming, all of that kind of stuff. Easy to get in and out if showings happen. Nobody really wants to be at home when somebody's viewing their home. That's easier in the spring, summer, and fall than it is actually in the winter. So there's advantages for doing it in the spring, but big disadvantages for selling in the spring is you have an influx of competition. A lot of listings occur at that point in time. So when we transition now into the summer months, let's say June, July, half of August, what ends up happening is buyers at large are away. They're vacationing, they're with their families, they're doing all sorts of stuff that take them away from the house buying process. But guess what? The sellers have waited up to that point to put their houses on the market because they want it to be well presented. So there is an imbalance with supply and demand. Strangely enough, mid-August to the third week of August, the market, oddly enough, picks up for about a week, maybe 2 weeks. And in that time, the buyers seem to re-emerge into the marketplace and they start buying property, to quickly then come to a bit of a halt when kids go back to school. So September 1 through about, 7th, 10th, 12th sort of thing. After that, it's gangbusters right till December 15th. So if you're in any of the time frames or thinking of putting your house in any of the time frames that are a little slower for sales, you may want to rethink when you actually list your property. Now that's in a normalized market. Let's say ideally the fall is the best time for you to sell, for whatever your personal reasons are, but you're in a declining market. The longer you wait in a declining market to list your property, the greater the chances you'll actually get less money for your property. So you have to be very careful to understand, is the market going up, is it stable, or is it going down? And if you have the opportunity to talk to a realtor who understands the ebbs and flows and can determine the trajectory of the market, you can get a great advantage. To summarize, you really have to respect two aspects here. Number one, the activity in the marketplace, and number two, the ebbs and flows within any given year. I hope that information has been useful, and thanks for watching.